Okay, let's get the Cheshire Cat now. "'Twas pink and the dream magic. Hey, Cheshire Cat, do you want to come to Dreamlight Valley? Alice is settling nicely." "Really?" "Of course, she does try to do most things nicely. Let me see, I consider joining the valley if you close your eyes for a moment." "Sure, no problem." Wow, he vanished. A little trickster. Oh, he does want to go to the valley. "Alice, I went to speak with the Cheshire Cat. I think he's loose in the valley now." "You mean he's here somewhere? How curious. What do I do now?" "I suppose there's nothing you can do, except wait for the Cheshire Cat to appear. He will do so, most likely when he's ready for it, and we aren't. Oh well, I'll keep watching for him around the valley." "Thank you, Alice." "Oh no, thank you. I'm so happy to be visiting the valley again. Now if you excuse me, I'd like to see if the Dreamlight Library has any new picture books. Farewell."
Very good at these things, aren't you?
Alrighty, so let's start to clean up Scrooge's shop.
Over here.
Hi, Mr. McDuck. What happened in here? Why was there trash all over the place? I've no idea, Pink. On top of all the rubbish, one of my mannequins have gone wonky. It's taken on some peculiar features. Yeah, that sounds frustrating. It's a mite frustrating. It's gone purple and has a strange smile. Purple with a strange smile? That sounds familiar. It does? The Cheshire Cat. He's purple and always grinning. That must be it. I don't know about any Cheshire Cat, but I'd be grateful for any help I get. Alright, I'll talk to Alice about all this. She's very familiar with the Cheshire Cat's behavior and might have some advice. That'd be grand. I know you and the lass are friends. "Hi Alice, I need your help with something, if you have the time." "Why, I'd be happy to help." "Something strange has happened to a mannequin in Mr. McDuck's store. I know you have experience with the unusual. Peculiar things do tend to find me, don't they? Shall we go look at the mannequin together?"
How do you do?
"So what do you think about the mannequin?" "It is very odd, isn't it? It looks just like the Cheshire Cat in a curious sort of way. Perhaps you should take a closer look at it and see if anything peculiar happens."
Farewell.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's hiding.
There's no leak in my money bin.
Ooh, what was that? A pink and purple coupon? I don't recognize the item on this coupon. Maybe you have them in storage? I don't think so. Well, it has to be for something. Unless it doesn't. As I live and breathe, there are some new things in my inventory. How strange. I don't remember these items at all, but, well, they're available. You have a coupon and business to business. I can order these for you right now. Nice.
Goodbye. Oh, I mean hello.
So the weird mannequin dropped a coupon that got me some very feline items from Mr. McDuck's store. I suppose that makes as much sense as things can, Cheshire-wise. Perhaps Cheshire Cat is telling us he's ready to join us in the valley. So he'll be joining us here when? Oh, who knows, sometime after now. I should think he's often very puzzling. But do try to prepare yourself, Pink. The Cheshire Cat is full of surprises.
I do hope we can speak again soon.
Well, I just googled it. That's pretty much all we can do till like the 30th. And then I think May the 7th, because he's supposed to be coming, I think May the 7th, so.
Can we speak? Hello.
Hey, Beast, I found these pages lying around. It's a chapter from a book. It seems like something Belle might like. Let me see. Oh, I remember Belle telling me about this story. She said that she started reading it before the forgetting, but never got to finish it. Where did you find this? I found it while exploring the bind. Bind? I remember there were many books in the bind that Belle might enjoy. She loves to read. Me too. I'm a total bookworm. Books in the valley have worms in them? Figure of speech. Don't worry about it. Alright. Pink, I have a favor to ask of you. It's hard for me to put into words. I want to create a magical day for Belle, something worthy of her kindness. The bind seems like a perfect place for it. Ooh, this is romantic. I love to help. Thank you, Pink. Alright, so a perfect day for Belle. How would it start? Well, a perfect day should begin with a perfect gift. I don't suppose you found the rest of this book. If we find it, I could bind it back together. Good idea. I'll try to find the rest of the book. Perhaps you should start by checking the shelves in the Library of Lore. Now that you reminded me of the bind, I recall it has a library. In the meantime, I'll look around the bind and try to think of other ways to make Belle's day special. What's this? A hoot and a half.
I'm sorry. Please, come here.
We found the other pages of Belle's book. Thank you, Pink. She'll be so happy she can finally finish the story. But I can't give it to her in pieces. Yeah, it'd be pretty confusing if she reads it in the wrong order. Yes, I'd rather not have the beginnings and the endings mixed up. I'll find a way to bind this back together for Belle. It might take me some time to get the order just right. Did you think about what else Belle would need for her perfect day? I did. I would like the bind to look bright and inviting for her. Maybe paths, lights, and something for us to gather around. I don't suppose you could see to that while I work on the book. I'm not much of a decorator. Don't worry, Beast. I'll make the bind enchanting and magical. I know Belle will like that. You're very good at making things welcoming. I'll go start rearranging these pages and binding the book back together. Which of these would go first? Well, surely the end goes at the back. Ugh. You know what, that's just fine. It's simple, it's just for a little quest. It ain't gotta be beautiful.
Would you do something for me?
Okay, Beast, the bind is looking enchanted and magical for your day with Belle. Oh, you finished? I'm still struggling with one part of the book. The very first page you brought me. I don't know where they go. In the chapter, does the hero discover the true identity of the prince? Not till the end for maximum suspense. I suppose that does make sense. There, it's finished. Let's go give it to Belle. Belle? I have a gift for you. Oh, my book! I wondered where this went. I was reading it before the forgetting, but I couldn't find it anywhere. It was in pieces, I'm afraid. I did my best to mend it. Oh, you did a wonderful job. There's just one thing. The part where the prince is revealed, it seems to be in the wrong spot. What? I knew I'd make a foolish mistake. I wanted it to be perfect. Oh, but it is. That only makes it more perfect. Oh, that's so cute.
Can we talk?
Please, come here.
Did you help the beast make a perfect day for me, Pink? No, it was all the beast. Well, it was a wonderful gesture. The bind looks so magical now after all you've done. It's as if the entire place is a bookshop where you can sit by a window and read to your heart's content. I love it. Thank you, Pink, for everything.
I could use your help.
I'm glad you're...
Belle was so pleased with her gift and the way you decorated the bind. I'm not sure she'll ever want to leave. I don't know how to thank you adequately. No thanks is needed. Yes, it is. After all you've done, Oh, I almost forgot. While I was putting together Belle's book, I came across a cache of materials hidden in the bind. Perhaps this could help you make the bind even, well, more enchanting, as you said.
Your kindness will not. Excuse me. Hi. I find myself in need of some help.
Hey, Olaf, I found these notes laying around. I think they're yours. You found them! Thank you, Pink. These notes are my chronicle of my new fun facts I'm learning from the bind. A whole world made of books is just a whole world made of facts. As soon as I got here, I tripped on something and landed face down on a path of books. And then I learned all about the life cycle of a bumblebee. Have you met the Lorekeeper yet? She knows lots of fun facts. Oh, I met the Lorekeeper. She's already taught me so many fascinating pieces of information. I'd venture to say that she's now one of my very best friends. In fact, I'm headed her way right now. Won't you join me for some indirectly simulating conversation? Hello, Madam Lorekeeper. I can't wait to hear the fascinating facts and stories you have for me today. Oh, I have forgotten more stories than most will ever know. Little men made of snow. Tales of heroes, brave, generous, and cunning. And of villains, most devilish, greedy, and sly. And I want to hear them all. I wish to share them. But my magic is not what it once was. I am tired. I must rest.
I just love sunny days.
You and Olaf seem to be hitting it off. He is quite enthusiastic. I would never wish to dampen the tiny snowman's love of syndicating trivia or a good story, but given my condition, I need far more rest now. There must be another source of fun facts around here. Yes, that's a fine idea. Something else to occupy the little snowman. There's one person who knows Olaf better than anybody. Anna. I'll talk to her and see if we can find a new hobby for Olaf.
Hello?
So, I heard Olaf's made a new friend. The Lorekeeper. She and Olaf have really hit it off, but... Uh-oh, there's a but. Do we need to remind Olaf about boundaries again? I think we just need to find Olaf another hobby. Well, Olaf is fascinated with the bind. Maybe we can find something to interest him just as much as talking to the Lorekeeper. I'll look around and see if anything jumps out at me. Good idea. While you're doing that, I'll take some pictures of things around the vine that Olaf might find neat.
I'm having so much fun here.
Hi.
Hey, Olaf, there's something we need to talk about. Ooh, are we about to have a difficult and grown-up conversation about a serious topic? I'm so excited. I will endeavor to display the utmost maturity. Proceed. You've been spending a lot of time talking to the Lorekeeper. Maybe you should diversify your fun fact sources. You know, you're right, a new hobby could provide an endless assortment of new fun facts. But what sort of hobbies could it be? Owls? The owls in the bind are so fascinating. I don't know much about them, but ignorance is the first step on the journey to knowledge. Birdwatching could be an excellent source of new facts and information. We'll need to get a look at an owl up close. That's what I was thinking. Maybe I should try feeding one. Let me handle that. Your nose might look like a delicious treat to an owl. You're right, Pink. Maybe you can feed the owls in the bind while I go consult an owl expert.
Excuse me. Hi. I find myself in need of some help. Hello.
Pink, you saw the owls up close? I did. How did your research go? Well, I talked to Merlin and he told me several fascinating facts. Owls have feathers that let them fly almost silently. And their eyes aren't like human eyes, which are spears. Owls' eyes are cone-shaped. Ooh, and a group of owls is called a parliament. The Lorekeeper told me a parliament is a group that sits around all day making decisions, so I thought maybe we could make something for owls to gather around. So we'll just put it like right here. Pink, the bind is now perfect for observing and befriending owls. Maybe the next time I visit the Lorekeeper, I can share some of the fun facts I learned about them with her. And I can't wait to observe more of the animals around Storybook Vale. Did you know the owls here have a favorite treat? Well, they do, and I asked Remy to get some for me. They love grains, like barley. Here you go, Pink, to share with all the owls in the Vale.
I'm so impressed.
What's up, Tiana? Hey there, Pink. I made a new Bayou friend. Can I introduce you? Meet your Bayou friend? Definitely. Tell me more about this Bayou friend. Well, I've been calling him Little Louis. Cute. He's just about the sweetest thing I've ever seen. I was surprised to find that you have crocodiles here, not alligators. But after I introduced myself and gave him a little snack, we got along just fine. Well, that's too cute. I'd love to meet your new friend. Then let's go on over to the Glade of Trust.
Come back soon.
That's strange. I can't find little Louis anywhere. Maybe he's just in the water? Could be, but usually he comes running as soon as I arrive. I've been feeding him gumbo and he absolutely loves it. Usually the crocs go for lobster. Well, maybe a little Louis is a culinary adventurous crocodile. Should we ask around if anyone has seen him? That's a wonderful idea. Let's ask Mother Gothel. She seems to know the glade well, so I'm sure she'll be able to help. Go see Mother Gothel. Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Oh, hello,
Mother Gothel,
dear.
what's going on here? Well, I was hoping to have a quiet moment to myself. But clearly you have other plans. That's not what I mean. Why is little Louis in a cage in your house? Little Louis? Do you mean that reptilian pest? He's not a pest. I have evidence to the contrary. It's quite simple, Pink. Your little Lewis was destroying my garden. So I simply did what one does with pests, trap them. Maybe we can come to an understanding. What if Tiana and I make you a new garden? And then I let the pest out and it destroys my garden again? I think not. You know, living in a tree naturally exposes one to animals. And clearly I am more important than the animals. Okay, fine. What if we set up some fences to protect the garden? That could be acceptable. Great! What did you have in your garden before? It was a mix of vegetable plots, okra, rice, and spinach. As for the fencing, I want white picket fences that might keep my garden safe in the future. Here, take this. If I have to wait for you to gather everything yourself, I'll be waiting for years. Fine. We'll get right on that.
Here is so nice.
A little help.
Okay, Mother
if
Gothel,
you
we got
would.
your new garden set up. Yes, I suppose that is acceptable. Can you let out little Lewis now? Now, don't be hasty, Pink. I may have reconsidered. There are other things I require. A deal's a deal, Mother Gothel. Perhaps, but I don't believe I ever said I would release your little pet. I'm not surprised. I'm sure someone else in the valley can help me get little Lewis free. Really now, Pink? I was only teasing. You take everything so seriously. Here, take the key. Thank you. Now please, leave me in peace. Gladly.
Have you got him in?
There we go, little Lewis is free. Oh, I'm so glad. But what if he gets hungry and I'm not here to feed him? Well, he'll probably eat what all the other crocs here eat, no? The waters in the Glacier Trust are full of tasty lobsters for him to catch. That's true, and I'll be sure to bring him gumbo as often as I can. But I do worry about him out here. What if after being in that human cage, the other crocodiles don't welcome him back? I suppose what I'm saying is, what if being just a regular crocodile doesn't make him happy anymore? Lil Lewis must be a special croc. He really is. If you want to do something for little Lewis, especially after he was confined, I'm happy to help. Oh, thank you, Pink. I was thinking we could make him a little shelter. Would you help me? I have this. It should help you get started. That sounds so cute, aren't it? Thank you for your help, Pink. No problem. The happiness of the crews here is just as important to me as the villagers. That little creature just made me think so much of my dear friend Lewis back home. He's so friendly and clever, but doesn't quite fit in with the other reptiles. I couldn't just leave little Lewis without a friend. Well, that's just another reason why you fit in so well here. Any ideas for your future in the valley? Oh, I'm working on some new ideas. I want to find more ways to share the joy of food with others. Well, I'll let you focus on that then. Talk to you later, Tiana.
Seems like this valley brings lots of good folks together. Hello.
Pink, there's something from my childhood that I'd love to bring to the village. Do you have a moment? Sure, I'm listening. It's called a shadow play. When I was a little girl, these traveling puppet shows would come to my village. They were magical. So I was thinking, what if we brought some of that magic here? Ooh, that sounds like a really good idea. I'm glad you think so. It's a tradition I'm excited to share. I want the shadow play to be about what happened when Mushi and I left the village during the forgetting, our search for a solution, our journey back home, forgetting and remembering, all of it. What can I do to help make this happen? Well, a lot of things go into making a shadow theater. I don't think I can write the play and gather all the materials for it. Could you find the stuff for the theater? I've made a list. I need to go talk to Mushi about what he remembers before I can start the script. Of course. Anything else? Yes, we need someone who can actually make the shadow puppets. I'm good at a lot of things, but not that. Minnie is so creative. Do you think you could ask her? I'm sure she will be delighted to help you.
Great.
Oh, I hope so. She's always so kind. Alright, gathering supplies for the Shadow Theater and asking Minnie about making the shadow puppets. I got this. Great, let's regroup as soon as you're done.
I'm so glad you trust me.
Hello, Pink. By the look on your face, I suspect you have a question for me? I do. Mulan is putting together something called a shadow play to show the village and... Oh, I just love shadow plays! You know about them? Of course, I'm interested in all sorts of arts, and shadow plays are beautiful. Let me guess, Mulan would like some help with the shadow puppets? Yes, it'd help a lot. Well, I'd love to make them. She wants to regale us with the journey she and Mushi took back to their realm during the forgetting. Oh, that would be fascinating. I'll get started on the puppets right away and bring them to Mulan once I'm finished. Thanks, Minnie.
Excuse me, can we talk?
Pink, this is everything I need. Thank you. Minnie says she'll bring you the puppets when she's finished them too. Do you need anything else? Actually, yes. When I talked to Mushi about the story, he said he wanted to be in charge of lighting for the theater. You know, since he breathes fire. I take it it's not that simple. I don't know the details. Something about a lantern and fire. Could you go talk to him and see if you can help?
Let's get this show on the road. Seriously?
This is ridiculous. I'm a guardian. I never run out of fire. How come this crazy theater lamp won't stay lit? Oh, Pink, didn't see you there. You alright, Mushi? I'm fine. It's the lantern that's got the problems.
Yeah!
It goes out way too fast. So it might go out in the middle of the show? Yeah, and that would not be good. Of course, this isn't the first shadow play that we put on in the valley. We used to do lots of them before the forgetting. And back then, our lantern had a special light source that never went out. Some sort of magic I'm not exactly familiar with. Magical oddity. Huh. Time to go speak to Merlin.
A moment, if you would.
Ah, Pink, I've heard the most interesting rumor. You're joining Mulan and Mushi to bring shadow plays back to the valley? We're trying, but we're having some problems with the lantern. I suppose it won't stay lit. Is that right? Merlin, do you know everything? No, but I seek to know and understand all I can. That's what keeps my lantern burning, you might say. You must create a dragnotic garnet. It's a gem that Mushi can fill with his fire, and then it will burn safely. We had one before the forgetting, but I'm afraid I used it in one of my experimental attempts to stop the night thorns. Singed my beard a bit, in fact. But I have no doubt with your usual talent, you'll be able to create a new one. Once you collect the odds and ends to craft the empty dragonic garnet, bring it to Mushi so he can breathe fire into it.
Hello! Hey, I got your attention. That's good.
Hey now, what's that, Pink? It doesn't look like magical fire to me. It's an empty dragnotic garnet. You need to use your fire on it so we can use it as a lantern. Oh, okay. Like the clay dragons back at the camp? Exactly like that. Alright, stand back. Let this guardian work his magic. Ha! Check this out. What? Bring this to Mulan and our theater will be lit.
I've got an idea that I'd love to share.
Pink, this is amazing. Thank you for all your help. Now I just need to put everything together. There. The Shadow Theater is ready, and I think you should choose where it goes in the valley. Any advice? I do have one suggestion. Wait until nightfall, So place the theater. The light would be the most beautiful in the dark. Okay.
Don't worry.
Oh, Pink, the shadow play went really well. I forgot how fun it is to tell stories behind that shadow screen. The theater looks beautiful.
Yes.
It really came together, huh? Guess I'm getting pretty handy with the hammer between this and the tea stall. Now, I want you to have the shadow theater, just in case you want to make it a permanent fixture of the valley. Ooh, yes. Thanks again for helping me get it all set up. It was amazing to share something from my childhood with my neighbors.
Hey there.
And maybe we can put on another play soon. I'm sure you have lots of stories to tell.
We make a great team.